Man, Exogeny really has it all. They even have a pool. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mass Effect. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we got here to the Exogeny headquarters. We met up with Elizabeth Bainham, and this time we're gonna go out and try to free the place, or at the very least, try to not die.
Huddle up.
Let's move along. Alright. Gotta keep it cool. We're sneaking.
Stupid machine. Access encrypted files.
I love this guy.
No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust. I love that line.
Fire in the hole!
Whoops.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
How do you know I'm Lisbon?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That explains their strange behavior.
You should contact Joker. Joker! Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
We must find a way around the field. We must get back to Zoo's Hope.
VI, tell me about the field surrounding the facility.
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Pharos. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zeus Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
So now we kind of know what's going on. At least there's this Thorian thing. Put up your phone. Thank you. There's this Thorian thing that appears to be controlling Zeus Hope, which does explain all the really unsettling behavior. And also explains what the Geth are looking for.
Hostile contact.
Now, this room is actually really interesting. See that these two Geth kind of just bowing down here, and they're, well, initially they're hostile. Of course, once you shoot them, they become hostile, but yeah, that's a pretty understandable reaction.
The Geth must have anchored their ship to the side of the building with these clues.
Indelicate, perhaps, but very efficient. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
Could the ship be dislodged? Maybe there's a flaw in one of the other claws we could exploit.
Certainly possible. Rest in peace, that guy.
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
Why would a synthetic devote resources to something like this?
It's a very good question. And yeah, this is pretty much this part of Pharos from... honestly, it's kind of... from that VI onwards, this is why it's my favorite of the 3 initial story missions. Pharos is just so... there's so much interesting stuff going on Pharos. You have the Thorian, who we'll get into later, because of course this is a video game, we're gonna be Thorian. Stalkers, really? And then you have this thing where it seems like the Geth almost worship the Reapers. Or whatever it is. The Geth are exhibiting religious tendencies, which is very strange for a robotic life form. And yeah, just Pharos is so interesting to me. And it's something that Novaria kind of gets close to, but of course we'll see that later on.
Now it's getting fun.
But it's something we'll see later on, but in Novaria. It's pretty late in Novaria when that starts getting interesting, but still, Pharaoh's. I love Pharaoh as a planet. It's so interesting. Mr. Krogan, you can get lifted up. Krogan are terrifying when they charge in, and just in general too. Alright, that's another few down. Let me just go and... I've buried myself. I'll be fine. You can just hold up and stasis for a little bit. Oh. I suppose fire would be considered a hazard. Standing in a fire. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Perimeter secure.
There's Gavin's console. 2 seconds downloading, you secure the design data. And we're at Striker right now, aren't we? No, we're at Stiletto. Stiletto is... what's the one that we got at? I don't remember, is the... did we get a Stiletto from Eden Prime? I forget the brand names. Most of these brand names don't come up later on. Of course, again, they completely reworked the weapon system in 2 and 3. Where am I even... in general, where am I even? I think we go down the steps here? Maybe? Yeah, no, I would say that that's the right choice. Yeah, the weapon system gets completely reworked from 2 onwards. And a lot of this stuff doesn't come back. I could probably, I mean, I could definitely, you know, find ones that do. I would recognize them, but none of those do. The sniper. Goodbye. Garrus, can you use your sniper actually? I don't know, it's just, it's your weapon, Garrus. There we go. Bang. Alright, that's another one down. Keep moving along, and I can just keep spamming. Oh, I didn't read that. Well, because I was expecting that to just be loot, so I was gonna quick spam through, but no, it was not just loot. Send us off to another planet where we can go and pick up some more exogeny stuff.
I fear we do not have the needed gear to destroy this claw. We will have to keep looking.
What is that? Introduction to Juggernauts, maybe? There's a ghost. I don't think we've seen those much yet. He's a sniper. Alright, alright. Let's just pop you. It's a normal rocket trooper, that's fine. Got Shocker. Oh, good lord, we got annihilated there. Snipers do a lot of damage. Okay. Luckily, autosave was pretty nearby. So yeah, slowly start picking at him. Thank you. You. Let's lift. Just so that you can stop jumping around. Because it's a bit annoying. There's the sniper. You just shoot this shockkeeper in the thigh. Alright, sniper's down. We got a Rocketeer, we got some normal. Really?
If we can dislodge even one claw.
Really, all this was guarded just by one destroyer. You know, the thing that we got introduced to on Eden Prime. Avenger, that shows up later, as does the Hurricane, but in a different form. I don't trust the Cerberus group. They may pay us well, but if it is this, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for, or why they wanted them delivered to the Metano system. America show nothing of interest out there. You find a repair ticket attached to the console. Dam door to the shuttle bay is fried. It works fine if the PSA is 30 or lower. Safety shuts off, kicks in if it's over 35. Basically, our goal is that we need to get it between 31 and 33. So right there, that's us 24. Yeah. It's arguably a puzzle. It's real easy, though. I wasn't even looking at a guide for that. There is one puzzle later on that I will look at a guide for. That's on Novaria. But not gonna bother. With this one, at least.
Well done. Our way out should be clear now. We can go address this Thorian issue.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
All right, people, you know the drill. Let's move out.
Alright, well, they seem to have gone mad. Which, you know, I considered, maybe we could go full Blood Knight, but nah. Nah, that's a little bit mean. But, with all of that information taken care of, I think that this leaves this as a good part to end off on. So next time, we will I think we'll be able to return to Zeus Hope by then. Hopefully. But until then, see you guys later.